How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wingboys, where we talk about life, sports, and eat spicy wings. I'm Anthony, and I'm here with Billy as always. And today we got wings from, I don't know where.
We have the wings from Ghost Wings. We've done these guys before. I like them because they always give us celery and carrots. And I flipped the bag that had these two boxes in them, so it all spilled out everywhere. But, as you know, this is the first episode back after the Super Bowl. We are officially an XFL podcast now, where we are going to exclusively talk about the Seattle Sea Dragons, which back in my day were the Stony Brook Sea Dragons in the Arena Football back in like 2004, where I ate so much Carvel ice cream that was at the stadium, I threw up and I couldn't finish the game.
Sea Dragons?
The Stony Brook Sea Dragons.
The New York Dragons that played at Nassau Coliseum.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. I lied to you.
Wow.
There was too much. I had a sugar coma.
Yeah.
I had too much sugar that day.
Because
that's all I remember. I remember I had the foam dragon. No. I want to keep talking about the New York Dragons.
Dude, that was a great time, honestly. I never went to any games, but I just wanted to.
I went to one.
It was so cool.
I went to one, and they had dragon claws, and I had that dragon claw it was a foam finger, but it was a dragon claw. It said dragons in it, and it was cool.
That's great.
But so that's what we're actually a New York Dragons podcast now. We're just gonna reminisce about
bring back the team. Bring back arena football.
Yeah, bring back arena football.
And then bring back the team with it.
And then bring us on as an offensive dream team.
Oh my god.
All right, right?
Listen, I don't know if I can get out there. I'm not limber.
No, it would be. Well, that's why it's arena football. Like, it's actually just all kids that peaked in high school, and we're all like unathletic, and we're not good at football anymore, and we're just doing our best out there.
Yeah.
That's what arena football should be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just gonna say no comment.
That is kind of a comment, though. So, anyways, guys, we are actually not going to talk about arena football or the XFL because I have not watched a single game yet.
We're going to talk about
life.
The results of the Super Bowl.
Did we not talk about the results of the Super Bowl? We haven't talked about the results of the Super Bowl. That's so late. We're so late. I'm sorry, guys.
It's the Chiefs walloped the Eagles. No, it wasn't a wallop.
It wasn't a wallop.
38-35.
It was a crazy second half.
Game. It was a good game.
It was a phenomenal game. It was really exciting, even if you're not a football fan.
Yeah.
And I was proven wrong because I said time and time again that...
I said the Eagles, honestly. A little upset.
Yeah, we lost a little bit of money. I lost a little bit of money on Anthony's bad calls.
It was $5.
I actually almost won a couple of those parlays, but the only thing I didn't have was an A.J. Brown touchdown because Jalen Hurts decided that he's also a running back and broke the record for rushing touchdowns for a QB in a Super Bowl game. So good for him for breaking history, but also you owe me some money, Mr. Hurts.
Yeah.
But what I said, even in this on this podcast, anytime I talked about it, I said it's all going to boil down to which quarterback gets injured first. Because we had a tender arm Jalen Hurts versus a tender ankle Patrick Mahomes. And in that first half, lo and behold, Patrick Mahomes got hurt. So I put my hands up and said, Eagles win it. Eagles win it. But I don't know what they gave Mr. Mahomes.
Flew too close to the sun.
I did.
Oh, how the mighty fall.
I did. I should have bet the Chiefs at the half. That's what I should have done. But I thought that because I have a sports podcast, I know better than everyone else.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
That's exactly how it goes.
When you talk from your limited knowledge about one sport in total.
Emphasis on limited. But so Patrick Mahomes came back, he was feeling better than ever, and threw absolute dots.
Yeah.
He was locked in.
He was killing.
But,
he reactivated the injury in what was it, the third or fourth quarter? Like he was limping?
Yes.
No.
That was all before the half.
That was before half.
It was all before the half. It was like he never got hurt in the second half.
Yeah. No,
so shout out to the Chiefs athletic team.
Yeah, whatever they did in the locker room at halftime, it worked.
I got to give it to who's the second string for the Chiefs? All right, so I want to give him a lot of credit because they actually surgically removed his ankle and gave it to Patrick Mahomes for that game because they said
he retired after the game. He's like, I can't.
He's like, I don't have a leg anymore.
Yeah, I can't play with this.
So I appreciate your sacrifice and thank you for what you did to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
What are some other great takeaways? Jalen Hurts was an absolute unit.
Oh yeah.
He really was just punching it in every chance he got.
A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts continue to be a dynamic duo.
Absolutely, you just don't know where to go.
It's going to be exciting to see how they involve Devontae Smith in the offense more, and whether or not Miles Sanders gets involved more in the running game. If they take some of the pressure off of Jalen Hurts with the running, and maybe, I don't know if they decide to use Kenneth Gainwell some more too. But
He was doing phenomenal. That's another thing I want to say. I couldn't remember the name though.
yeah.
He had quite a showing in that first in that game. I think it was one of his best games of the season, and it was in the Super Bowl, which is phenomenal. There was some other cool things that happened in the Super Bowl, but I'm trying to remember because now, again, it's so long ago. I apologize, guys. I've been so busy. It's been hard for us to get together and do what we love to do, and that's talk nonsense.
There was the punt return that brought them within the 10, I think, by Kadarius Toney.
Yes. Yep. Giants are kicking the
that led to this touchdown to Sky Moore, I think. Or was that the touchdown to the right to Kadarius Toney?
No. It was definitely to Sky Moore because I think I needed another Travis Kelce touchdown, and I stood up and I went, "Who is this?" And I was so frustrated, but Kadarius Toney got the next one, I think.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Toney to Toney, but also we talked about the punt that hit the wire. That
I don't think I saw that, honestly.
It was in the I think it was in the first half. Eagles punted the ball and it actually hit the wire of the Sky Cam,
really?
And it messed up the game, or it messed up the play. I believe it brought it closer.
Yeah.
It was more to the Chiefs' advantage. And people were very upset with that. So that was a bit.
That's understandable. I mean, that's just something you can't really control.
Yeah.
You know?
It's part of the game now. I mean,
accidents happen.
Would that happen 50 years ago without the Sky Cam there? Not necessarily, but it is something that is part of the game now. It's just another chance. It's something different.
Yeah.
Both defenses were playing phenomenal, but I knew it was going to be an offensive-heavy game. Everyone knew it was going to be an offensive-heavy game.
I honestly thought the Eagles were going to get a defensive touchdown. That's what I
Me too.
That parlay.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that.
No,
the Chiefs actually got a defensive touchdown.
They did.
And I was like, "Are you kidding?"
That was on the fumble on Jalen Hurts.
I was yelling at the TV. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think there was any real picks.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any picks that game.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Which also gives credit to these quarterbacks that are just throwing absolute dimes.
Yeah.
I think we also put something crazy. I think we put like 30 yards rushing for Patrick Mahomes, which he did do.
No, we did 292 or more passing yards for
Yes.
Mahomes.
Okay, I think I did.
And he didn't even get like 200, I think.
No, that was the thing that was weird. It was absolute, and it had nothing to do with the injury. I would have thought the injury would have made him really crank it up, but he was just throwing. But it does make sense. He was throwing short passes to get the ball away from him, so he doesn't get hit again.
Yeah.
I think I had him rushing for another parlay. I had so many parlays going on, I just started dropping.
You're a lunatic.
There was some ones that FanDuel put that were clearly for, it was clearly to take people's money, because there was one parlay that was like plus 10,000 that both Kelce brothers would get a touchdown. Like,
yeah. Okay.
On what planet does Jason Kelce get a touchdown? The craziest that would have to happen is insurmountable.
Yeah.
So that was definitely, and
I mean, that's why you make those bets though, like only off chance it hit. Eagles unfortunately did not win that game as I had hoped or expected or bet on. But we press on.
That's right, moving on. There's always next year. You know what? I know we were going to talk a little more about other stuff, but now that you brought up football, can we talk about Aaron Rodgers?
No.
No. We're going to talk about the...
Let's talk about...
No, I want to talk about my Jets in this offseason because I really think we're about to get Derek Carr. I think...
That's what I was saying, honestly.
I'm less mad about it now. After some time and realizing that I hate the idea of Aaron Rodgers coming on.
I said he was the best option in terms of longevity and quality.
That is true, and I think with some weapons, because I mean on the Raiders, all you had was Devontae Adams, but at the Jets you have Garrett Wilson, you have Breece Hall. What?
I was putting down my fingers and I accidentally flipped you off.
Oh, he's so funny. You have a strong
Elijah Moore.
They're talking about Corey Davis might be
getting cut.
Might be getting cut.
Yeah.
Which would be sad. But we also have
$10 million in cap space.
Yeah, which gives us the opportunity to get a potential
receiver.
Absolutely. We also have tight ends that we're just starting to really get into their groove. Are you
Tyler Conklin?
Tyler Conklin. Yeah, and C.J.
Uzama. Yeah.
Uzama. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was definitely more utilized. I feel like in this Jets offense than he was the year before in the Cincy offense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be exciting to see how they move forward with this tight end room and with this wide receiver room too. If they keep Denzel Mims, if they keep Elijah Moore, if they cut Corey Davis, it's not more so if they keep or not. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a lot of exciting stuff. And then you have Breece Hall coming back, who's likely still going to be paired with Carter, but be more of that primary running back, that workhorse.
Absolutely, but now but we'll probably not use him to the same degree to the point of injury because we have.
Oh, we also got James Robinson.
Yes.
Forgot about that guy.
Yes. And Zonovan Van Knight.
We don't need that car.
Who are you gonna? Yeah. Listen, I still believe in Mike White, but if it's between Derek Carr and Mike White, I am gonna say Derek Carr. That's just.
Yeah.
Who would you rather keep as a secondary? Zach Wilson or Mike White?
I'm going to say the same thing that I said at the beginning about Sam Darnold before they drafted Zach Wilson. I think we should give him another year.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, Darnold with the new head coach, Robert Saleh, learn the system because it would be something new to him. I mean, every year that he was in the league with the Jets prior, he had a different system, I feel like.
It's true.
Different offense to learn. But in Zach Wilson's case, give him one more year to learn under whoever it is, whether it's Carr or Rodgers or whoever. And if the Jets are having a losing record, then lean into the tank a little and start Zach Wilson the last couple games of the season. If they don't, and then you have Carr or whoever get injured, then you have Wilson to step in, and then you still have Mike White. I mean, I don't see a reason to cut him.
True. It's not like he has a lot of cap space.
Yeah.
Especially if you're saving all that.
Because then that removes Josh Johnson as your QB3. If, God forbid, Zach Wilson goes out.
Right.
Yeah, because we had both of our starting quarterbacks go out.
It's true.
We had multiple of our quarterbacks go out.
It was just a running. We were right up
bad.
there with the 49ers.
Yeah.
When it came to injuries in the QB area. But, no, so we'll see what happens. As anything but Rodgers. I will take, man, who will I take? I'll take an injured, wow. I just lost every, I will take it,
We'll get there. Give it time.
Yeah, I'll take an injured Jimmy G before I take an Aaron Rodgers.
That's not what you were saying a month ago.
That's how much I don't want Aaron Rodgers. Bro is looking at dark figures on the field when he's trying to make plays. Why would I want him
That's
over...
a crazy conclusion to jump to.
He's... Alright, maybe, you know what, that wasn't verified, but I'm going to run with it for my own headcanon that he was going to the darkness retreat.
No, you got that.
Because the last time he went on some kind of trip,
He was seeing ghosts.
he saw the Hatter. A dark figure.
The Hatman?
Yes, the Hatman. The Hatter's some Batman villain. Either way, this man is looking up Looney Tunes cartoons, and he's seeing them on the field when he's trying to throw to the other team. So, no Aaron Rodgers. I hope he plays in the XFL. I hope he plays in... Huh?
No, what?
What'd you say?
No. I'm just saying that that's such a funny statement to make. Yeah, I'm laughing so hard. The Packers had a bad offense without Devontae Adams, let's be real. Christian Watson was a rookie and wasn't healthy the entire time. Romeo Doubs was a rookie who wasn't healthy all the time. Randall Cobb is old. And, I mean, he's reliable, but he's not going to give you big games. Every once in a while he did. And that makes you rely on Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, which then defenses start to shut down. I mean, there's not a lot of options for them on that team to create.
I will give you all of that. I will not fight you on any of that.
And you have, what's his name, their best offensive lineman, David Bakhtiari, out for a majority of the season.
I will I won't fight you on any of that. But I will add...
Good, because I will.
I will add that there is a geriatric old man who needs to be doing Geico commercials because he's a literal caveman.
3-time MVP.
Okay. 3-time MVP. First round, all-pro, senior citizen at bingo night. Okay? Bro's like 34, mind you. I can't wait for me to turn like...
I think he's 37.
God damn!
I've been listening to a lot of Drake. If you're reading this, it's too late. Phenomenal album. No Telling, 6 God. Used to, 6 Man. And then you got, obviously, Legend, Energy, 10 Bands, Know Yourself.
You like that one because you love Future.
What? No, that's a Drake album. You're thinking of What a Time to Be Alive.
I am.
Which is also a phenomenal album. Starboy by The Weeknd. Phenomenal album. Oh my god, so good. Love that it's executive produced by Daft Punk. Really love their influence. Excuse me. And today, Masego released a new album.
Oh, did it?
Such a good album. Do you know Masego?
No.
This album's art. This is a good album.
Isn't it?
It's like R&B, kind of like jazz-esque. It's really good. He's a phenomenal singer, phenomenal artist. Going back to Drake, let's talk about this fantasy draft. I'm sorry, did you have something else to say?
Well, I was going to ask you, what is your favorite Drake album?
I think just for the nostalgia of it, Views. Because I remember listening to it when it first came out, and that was the first Drake album that I ever listened to fully. Mm. So it was kind of like linking it with the time that it came out and then where I was and the environment. Okay. What are some songs that stick out to you on? Because I like Views, but there's nothing that really. Views is pretty low down for me. Really? Not crazy low, but it's definitely not. Keep the Family Close, 9. Okay. That's the first song, right? Keep the Family Close. Keep the Family Close. Let me, because I was listening to it the other day, honestly. Was it Tuscan? No, Tuscan Leather is yeah. Keep the Family Close, 9. Western Road Flows, With You with Party, Still Here, Controlla, One Dance, Controlla kind of overplayed, but whatever. Grammys with Future, Child's Play. Child's Play was Pop Style with the single that was released with the throne on it. Yes. Jay-Z and Kanye, that was a great song. Too Good with Rihanna, phenomenal. Fire and Desire, Hotline Bling as a bonus song. Like, it's a classic album. And I remember liking it when it came out, and it was alluded to a lot of times by himself in his 2016 Future music. As him saying, like, you guys sleep on this album, but then 5 years later you say it's a classic, it's a masterpiece. So that is what they do. I was on it for a while. But that's fair. My favorite has to be Take Care, though. That's for the same. Arguably his best. Arguably his best. Yeah. For the same reason as you, though, it is the first Drake album that I listened to in completion, but it also has some of the. I haven't listened to it fully. You haven't listened to it fully? I tried to. There's a lot on there. There's a lot to unpack. Over My Dead Body, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. We'll go down the list because it's just bop after bop. You got Shot For Me, which is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Aubrey singing the way he does on that song is something to be studied. Oh yeah. Then you got Headlines. I think, is that the one with Nicki? No. No. Headlines. Yes. Of course. Then you got Crew Love with The Weeknd, which is, I think that's the only song that they collab together on, right? I think so. And then after that, the OVO and EXO breakup. Buried Alive intro, Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room. It's a classic. Yeah. You know what else is on this album? Take Care. I think you might be coming up on it, if it's not already there. So we got We'll Be Fine with Birdman, which is beautiful. Make Me Proud with Nicki Minaj is a song for the baddies. I don't know if I've heard it. Oh, I'm sure you have. Lord Knows with Rick Ross, that instantly increases your credit score just by listening to it. Then you got Cameras and Good Ones Go, interlude. That one is, it's a bit of a drag. It's good to listen to on one playthrough, and then you keep pushing. Oh, yeah.
Doing It Wrong, another classic, another sad time one, another one to play in the car when it's raining, just in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Remembering Her.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of Her, The Real Her with Lil Wayne and Andre 3000. Andre was just blessing your eardrums the entire time through.
He might be the best rapper alive of all time.
Look What You've Done.
What
It's a beautiful one. Alright. Then Hell Yeah Effin' Right with Lil Wayne. And I say hell yeah. Practice, which makes me want to jump off a bridge, hearing it every time.
Wow.
The Ride. And then Motto. Beautiful. Can't beat it. The Motto. What's the motto?
You don't get it, do you? Talking about everybody acting like they know you.
The people that were saying you only live once. Drake changed language for a short period of time. Every time he dropped an album, everyone would just change their entire dialect, the way they talked. The amount of time when this album dropped, the amount of people that would literally be sitting in class, and I remember this, they'd be sitting in class, like, hey, take care. That's it. It was so stupid. That's why I didn't listen to Drake for a long time. But
Understandable. Understandable.
As you were saying, I'm sorry.
Now, I think we should hop on this wave that I've been seeing all over social media and do a little fancy draft of Drake and Lil Wayne songs.
There's so many.
We get 3 picks.
Would you like to go first? You get first round draft pick since this was your idea?
You know what? I would love to. And I'm going to take Forever as the first one. That song is a classic.
No way!
Drake,
That's crazy.
Drake, last name ever, first name greatest.
No one missed.
And then Wayne, life is like a roller coaster, then it drops.
Shh. My
What
foot's
I scream
sleeping.
for, this is my theme. Yeah,
My
so
foot's
Forever.
sleeping on the gas.
No brake pads, no such thing as a last.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so you really brought that. I keep forgetting that that's a Drake song.
Oh yeah.
For me,
It doesn't have to be his song. It could be a Wayne song too. It could be a Nicki song that has Drake and Wayne on it.
no, you know what? I got it. I forgot the name. And you're gonna be very upset with me that. Yes, Love Me. Future Lil Wayne and Drake. I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Right.
Alright, so what's your second one?
With my second one,
What's your second draft?
I'm gonna take Used To.
Oh!
If you're reading this, it's too late. I've been listening to it a lot recently. Great song. Drake's second verse. Dance, I dance, watch me dance. Ooh, when he hits that little flow, it makes me dance. I mean, such a great song.
No, I can't agree. I can't not agree. I think it is a solid choice. My second chance is gonna have my second one. Oh, ooh. Dang, I'm conflicted now. I'm gonna take this one because I can keep my other one for my third round draft pick, but my second round draft pick is going to be No New Friends.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That car door ajar, boom, every couple beats, beautiful, phenomenal.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I mean, there's a lot of great options left for this third and final pick. But I think with this last one, I'm gonna have to take She Will off of the Carter 4.
Oh.
That song, I mean, it just makes you feel different. It makes you walk different. It makes you look different. Like it's.
No,
I mean, Drake on the chorus is all you need for Wayne to just take over and do what he does.
Absolutely. My third and final draft pick is going to be both. Gucci Mane.
The remix.
I forgot about the remix until just now. What you got for me? We'll go top five. We'll go top
Alright,
five
we'll go
because
five.
there's so many. Number 4.
Only because I just remembered this.
Mm-hmm.
Classic song. Can't believe I didn't even select it for my top 3. I'm going in. Wayne, Drake, Jeezy.
Oh man, like that's
Early Drake too.
that is. It's so crazy how many
like a whole wobble like a bridge in an earthquake. Like, he really said that. And it's a fire bar. Like,
no, absolutely. Number 4 for me is gonna have to be. Wow, I just had it and I lost it. How could I lose it? Which one? Oh, Successful with Trey Songz. I just wanna be successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright, what's your last one?
I mean,
I'll let you look at the list if you want.
let me take a peek at the list.
I feel like I'm gonna stay.
I mean, the fact that we mentioned it and didn't even pick it, you gotta take HYFR.
Absolutely no, it's a solid one. But my number 5 draft pick has to be right above it.
What's that? The song right above it?
Copyright strike.
That's all you really need.
That's all you need. I don't think you understand. I first heard that song when I was watching that horrible HBO show Ballers with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and that was the intro song.
Hey, don't make fun of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
I was not making fun of him. I was making fun of that weird show that was mostly softcore porn, but that's because it's on HBO. I saw more breasts than a memory clinic. Anyways, okay, I think it's a solid top 5. Yeah, we're going to just keep pushing past that. Now, since we're talking about GOATs, we're talking about originals. We talked about Drake and Lil Wayne right off the bat. Together, we could be here all day. We're going to try and pick top 5s of both of them. Why don't we go deep into our roots with Eminem? You want to do a top 5 of Eminem? We can even do top 3.
That's really difficult.
That's really difficult for you?
Yeah, top 3 Eminem songs, top 5 Eminem songs.
See, there's some overlap because Forever has to be on it. So it's honorable mention for both of us because it's just not fair because he absolutely ate in that.
Yeah.
It's honorable mention Forever. That song was just a masterpiece from start to finish. No one had a bad verse.
Yeah.
But you know what? All right, before we do this, controversy time. In order, everyone's verse on Forever. I'll go first so you can...
See, but that's so hard to do.
It is hard. It is hard, but it's tight. So, in my opinion,
putting M at the top.
Eminem is top.
And a close second is Wayne.
Yes, I agree with you. Next we have...
And then I gotta go Drake and Kanye.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Kanye's verse was phenomenal. However, it was not at the same level as everyone else.
I gotta be honest, listening to that song growing up, his verse was always the one that, if I wanted to, I would skip past.
Yes. Yep, it definitely didn't... It grew on me over time.
Yeah. It didn't stick at first.
It did not. It just didn't hit the same way as Drake, as Eminem.
Yeah.
Like, I would sit there waiting for Eminem, so excited, but just all the beauty going through it, all the way up to that. Absolutely, I completely agree with you. So that being said, you want to do a top 3 Eminem?
I'm gonna do songs that Eminem is a feature on, just to make it easier, because I haven't listened to his whole discography. I know there's a lot of phenomenal songs on there. There's definitely more.
There is a song Phenomenal. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Eminem has this feature on an Obi Trice song. It's Obi, it's Lloyd Banks, Eminem, and 50 Cent in that order on the song, called "We All Die One Day." The first time I heard that song, I was stank-faced the entire time through Eminem's verse. His flow, the way he hits every pocket, the way that you, even in the song you're listening to, when I was listening to it, you expect his verse to end because everyone else's verse is a limited kind of similar pattern of time, and then he just keeps going. He pushes through that wall and just continues and delivers such an amazing verse. It really blew me away when I listened to it. Great song.
I don't remember that song. I must have heard it because I was such a big Eminem fan growing up, but I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna take this one because it's one of my the first feature that came to mind, and because I don't want it on your list, is gonna be "Patiently Waiting" by 50 Cent. Because you would not. You should have taken it first because you knew I was gonna be spiteful because you would not shut up about that song.
It's a great song.
It's a phenomenal song.
God, it's such a nasty beat.
You know my favorite white boy, right?
You know, I could also take a song from that album too that Eminem's on, but I don't want to overshadow any of his other verses. So with my second pick, I'm going to take Renegade, Jay-Z and Eminem. The only time I think Jay-Z has ever been watched on a song.
It's so funny, I just saw it right there.
It's a great song.
I just see the one that you were going to say.
What?
Is it Don't Push Me? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Great song, man.
I'm thinking of, there was some, oh, what's that D12? Because I'm gonna count D12 as featuring Eminem. What's the one, oh my, Haley's Song. Haley's Song by D12. That one, everyone went in. That was one of the first songs I ever heard Proof in. Everyone, it was back when there was that serious rap beef going on, and that was, like, everyone across the board just really had just raw, like, same thing, like, yeah. I was making the stank face the whole time with all three, with all their verses on it. What's your last one?
My last one.
Because mine's a sleeper.
I had it, and then I lost it. So yeah, you said D12 because you're going to count that as featuring Eminem. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take that similar page and go the route of Bad Meets Evil with Royce da 5'9" and say Fast Lane. Phenomenal song, both him and Royce. Great flow, great technique, great beat. I mean, it's a classic song.
I can't disagree. Now my third, Remember the Name by Ed Sheeran, featuring Eminem and 50 Cent, which was the trio I never thought would come out of my mouth.
I'm not speaking to you anymore.
Did you not listen to that album just for that one song?
I did.
Yeah.
And no.
You didn't like it? You didn't like it? I liked it. Made me happy, made me smile. All right,
I'm happy for you.
I'm real happy for you. Oh, let's see what else. Oh no, never mind. I thought maybe it was like just more plethora of songs with Eminem and Ed Sheeran. Is what you know about it. That's real music.
No.
That's real music. That's real music.
Even the one is too many.
There was like 3 songs that Ed Sheeran featured on for Eminem.
Delete them.
Alright. They were okay, so I can't even... Oh, Those Kind of Nights was nice, though. Those Kind of Nights was very old school. I also liked...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's on Murder Music. It was his newest album, so at that point you probably just stopped listening to him.
Dude, I listened to all of his albums that came out since like, probably Marshall Mathers LP2. Mm-hmm. None of them stuck, because they all sucked.
Yeah, there was definitely a significant drop-off in quality.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I liked Recovery.
That was before.
Yeah, that was... No, I agree. Well, yeah, no, that's factual. But I'm just thinking, like, Recovery was the last one that really, like, even Marshall Mathers LP2 had some hit and misses, but everything prior to that. I even, like, I'm glad he dropped this, he dropped Infinite, which was his 1997 debut album. Yeah. And something about that style of rap is something I absolutely love.
Yeah.
So I can listen to that on repeat all day.
I hear you.
But
I listen to real music on repeat, so...
Like Ice Spice? Like Ice Spice?
Yes! The boys in the air, the boys in the air. If you don't hate that song, you're a liar and you're trash. So
it's so overplayed.
Get over it. It's such a good song.
Good is crazy. You literally are a bot. You're an NPC. And I will not take this over this.
I listen to good music, sir. Just like this Masego album that just came out. I'm not sponsored by Masego in any way, shape, or form. Does it look like I am?
Yeah.
Does it look like we are?
Yeah, we wouldn't be having this
I just think it's a really good album.
Alright. Well, guys, I need more subscribers because I need to get this podcast to the point where I can fire him and get, I don't know, Plank from Ed and Eddie to sit right there. Have better takes than you.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching another episode of Wingboys. Our Instagrams are going to be
Down here.
listed below. So if you want to DM us, send us any requests, any comments you have on the show, any sauces you want us to try, any wing places, definitely let us know. Message us. Our Instagram page is going to be up here, Wingboys Pod.
Absolutely. We actually have a lot of topics when I
I'm looking
post
at him
it.
because he edits, and I don't know where the hell he's going to put any of these in.
Listen, because I edit, you could say anywhere, and I'll put it there. But I usually...
So we're going to put the handle right on my face?
Right there. All right,
Right
cool.
here on my face.
I'll
You can just click on my face and go to the Wingboys channel.
Don't click on his face.
Please click on my face. Please.
Please, I need it. We actually have a ton of topics
Yeah.
that I just forgot to bring up.
Yeah. there's stuff
So
I
we'll
wanna
definitely
talk
bring
about
them
too.
up next time. I think a lot of them are going to be very, like... I think a lot of them are going to have a lot of like visuals that we can use. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to try and make the best of this off season. We're going to try and find more stuff to
We're
talk
going to have
about.
Marvel level CGI graphics for the next pod, so stay tuned.
I'm using
Right.
a $50 editing software.
I'm not going to get any viewers.
Alright,
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.